how to set up a page that uses two different widgets to show properties that are a little bit different, and especially specifically when you're using multiple MLSs. This can be kind of an issue because when you're using two MLSs, like in this case, to get properties across both MLSs, you have to use this basic search form, and it's just limited to these fields. But if you have, you can see, like if we have, we want to look at school districts, for example, and there are two different MLSs. Well, each MLS, shows kind of different information, and so sometimes it's hard. Like if you want to show what kind of view the property has, this MLS may call it view, and the other one may call it, lakefront or something of that nature. We're talking about schools specifically today. So let me just show you how to do that. The first step is actually to create a new page in WordPress. So let's start there. What we'll do is we'll call this page, this is going to be kind of a little bit of a demo page, but we'll call this Mojave School District. And then in this case, we're going to set the template for Uptown, which is the design we have. And I'm actually going to push publish here. So once that's ready, let's go to the page builder. Okay, we get a basic page here. We're just going to choose the blank template. We don't want any more information here. I just want to verify that that's the school system here, because I can. There it is, Mohawk. Okay, so let's start out here with the basic module. Make this a little narrower. So let's drag a heading over here. And I might want to center it or make it left. I can adjust the different, maybe we'll make that H1. And I can adjust some of these different things here. But for now, let's just do that. Then we're also going to add a text editor here. Mohawk. Okay, we have all that information. Okay, so we have that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in on one MLS and we're going to make a widget. So let's come over here to widgets, create, and I might have to peek over here and make sure I get the right names for everything. So we'll start with Firelens. We want to put in a showcase, And we're going to do a custom search, advanced search. So it's Firelands MLS, and it has all these pricing information that we may or may not want to modify, but for this, we're just going to put Mohawk School District. Let's say we want to put 3 columns, we want up to 100 listings, we're going to put them in. We can't put we can't put like least expensive to most, because then we're going to get, say that there's some that are 200,000 and they work all their way down, then when we put the new ones on, then it starts over again. So you want to use something that a normal user is going to be able to tell what order they're in. Newest listings is probably as good as anything. So we'll put Firelands, Mohawk Schools. We built the widget. Let's preview it, see what it looks like. Okay, so it looks like there's 5 properties there. We can actually get the code from right here. And we'll put this. You could either use HTML or the text editor. I'm going to put the text editor in because it gives us a little flexibility to add more information. And I click over here on text, pop this in. And you can see that this is going to need to be adjusted a little bit here. Okay, so we have that in there. So our next step is let's make another one that was Firelands. So let's create another widget. We'll do the same showcase, custom search, advanced search, and we'll just switch the MLS here. And then down here, here's schools. So we can just hit Mohawk here. So this is Heartlands Mohawk School. And basically the same information. Build the widget. And you can see the code's right here below it. So I'll just copy that. But just for fun, let's preview it and see how many listings we got. Okay, looks like we got 4 listings here. So I can actually click here if I want. And I'll just put that in right next to it. Save it. I can see that I'm going to need to make a couple of adjustments here. These some of the information looks like it's set a little bit funny, so we'll just ask one of our developers to kind of make some adjustments there on that. But basically what you've done now is you've pulled information from both MLSs, and they're sitting here together. This is interesting because this one's duplicated. I think it's in the same MLS. And then doesn't appear that any of the other ones are duplicated. But that's how you would do that. So if you were using any other advanced search field, then you can do that. So of course, once we're done, we've hit the done button right here. Publish those changes. And now all we need to do is get our ask one of our developers to come over here and kind of adjust some of these settings here. It looks like the picture's